wind howled through the dark forest as a silver moon hung over the trees. Villagers in the small town of Black Hollow locked their doors before sunset, whispering fearful tales of a vampire that haunted the woods. For months, people had disappeared. Livestock were found drained of blood. No one dared venture beyond the town after dark. When the town's mayor could no longer ignore the terror, he sent for the famous witch hunter, Elias Thorne. Elias arrived on horseback, carrying silver blades, holy charms, and a crossbow loaded with enchanted bolts. He had hunted witches, monsters, and dark spirits across the kingdom. To him, the vampire was simply another creature to destroy. "Find the beast," the mayor said, "and we'll reward you with a chest of gold." Elias nodded and set out that very night. Deep in the forest stood an ancient castle wrapped in vines and shadows. There lived Lady Seraphina, the vampire blamed for the attacks. As Elias entered the castle, he expected a monster. Instead, he found a woman standing beside a fireplace, reading a book. "You've come to kill me," she said calmly. "I have," Elias replied, raising his crossbow. Seraphina sighed. "Then you've been lied to." Elias hesitated. The vampire explained that she had not harmed the villagers. In fact, she had protected them from a far greater threat hidden beneath the forest, an ancient witch named Morvina, imprisoned centuries ago. Every full moon, Morvina's dark magic escaped her prison and created blood-hungry creatures that attacked the town. The villagers blamed Seraphina because she was a vampire. Elias didn't trust her, yet her story matched clues he had discovered along the way. Suddenly, a terrible scream echoed through the forest. Both rushed outside. The ground split open, and black mist poured from the earth. From it emerged twisted creatures with glowing red eyes. At their center stood Morvina, finally free. After centuries, the witch laughed, "I shall rule again." Elias fired enchanted bolts, while Seraphina moved with supernatural speed. Together they fought through waves of monsters. Still, Morvina's power was overwhelming. The witch unleashed a storm of dark energy that knocked Elias to the ground. His weapon shattered. "Your hunt ends here," Morvina sneered. Before she could strike, Seraphina stepped between them. Knowing there was only one chance, she grabbed the witch and pulled her toward the magical seal that had once imprisoned her. "Elias," she shouted, "use the moonstone." Elias reached into his pouch and found an ancient crystal he had recovered earlier. He slammed it into the seal. A brilliant light erupted. Morvina screamed as the prison reopened, dragging her back into the darkness. But Seraphina was caught in the spell as well. The vampire smiled sadly at Elias. "Protect them," she whispered. Then both she and the witch vanished. The forest fell silent. Months later, Black Hollow was peaceful again. The disappearances stopped, and the monsters never returned. The townspeople celebrated Elias as a hero, but he never forgot the vampire who had saved them all. Each year, on the night of the full moon, Elias visited the ruined castle and placed a single white rose on the windowsill. For he had learned a lesson few hunters ever understood. Sometimes the monster is not the villain, and sometimes the hero wears the face of a vampire.